Deshaun Watson's season ends with a ruptured Achilles against the Bengals. In a twist of fate that feels like a plot straight out of a dramatic sports movie. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson suffered a ruptured Achilles during Sunday's 21-14 loss to the Cincinnati Bengals. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the season is officially over for Watson. The initial fears about an Achilles injury were confirmed after an MRI on Monday. Watson will undergo surgery to repair the ruptured tendon, with Dr. Neil L. Attrag, famed for his work with NFL stars, at the helm. Watson is reportedly exploring a technique called the speed bridge, which was also used on Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers last season. Good news for Rodgers, he returned to practice 77 days post-surgery. Here's hoping Watson can channel some of that recovery magic. The injury happened when Watson planted his right leg while scrambling, only to crumple to the turf in agony. Backup quarterback Dorian Thompson-Robinson warmed up while trainers tended to Watson, who was later carted off the field with a towel over his face. Clearly emotional about the situation. After Watson's exit, Thompson-Robinson took the reins but completed just 11 of 24 passes for 82 yards and 2 interceptions. Jameis Winston also joined the fun, finishing the game with a modest 5 for 11 performance and an 8-yard touchdown to David Njoku with just over a minute left. Watson, now 29, is in his third season with the Browns after being traded from the Houston Texans in 2022. Despite making the Pro Bowl 3 times in his 4 seasons in Houston, Watson's journey has been riddled with controversy. He faced over 20 civil lawsuits for allegations of sexual assault and misconduct, which emerged in 2021. After a grand jury declined to indict him, Watson settled the lawsuits in confidential agreements. Browns take a risky gamble on Watson. In a move that raised eyebrows, the Browns signed Watson to a historic 5-year, $230 million contract that was fully guaranteed, making it the largest in NFL history. The team, desperate for stability at the quarterback position, believed Watson was the missing piece in their championship puzzle. However, the saga didn't end there. Watson was suspended for 11 games in 2022 due to the NFL's investigation into his allegations, alongside a hefty $5 million fine, the largest in league history. He finally made his Browns debut in Week 12 of the 2022 season. Watson's performance since joining Cleveland has been shaky at best. In his first season, he completed just 58.2% of his passes for 183.7 yards per game, with a disappointing 7 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. This season was no better, after undergoing surgery for a fractured shoulder in November 2023. He played 6 games, managing only 61.4% completion with 7 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. In 2024, things took a turn for the worse. Prior to the Bengals game, Watson completed 61.3% of his passes for 170 yards per game, throwing 5 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. His 76.6 quarterback rating was shaping up to be the worst of his career. With Watson at the helm, the Browns, 1-6, ranked dead last in the NFL in offense, averaging just 240.2 yards per game. Talk about a rough season. New allegations add fuel to the fire. As if that wasn't enough drama. In September, Watson faced yet another sexual assault lawsuit from a woman claiming he assaulted her in her apartment back in 2020. That case was settled in October through a confidential agreement. The Browns released a statement saying they would respect the legal process while the NFL continued to investigate under its personal conduct policy. With Watson out for the season and the Browns struggling, the team is left to reevaluate their future. As the drama unfolds, fans are left wondering what's next for the once promising quarterback in his beleaguered franchise.